What's up, YouTube? So I'm working on a Chevy Cobalt, and the problem this is having is it's overheating. The owner said that he had the thermostat changed. Actually, he did that himself. Changed the thermostat, he did a flush, and he had the water pump check. But for some reason, he's still having a overheating problem. So I'm just gonna hook up my radiator pressure test on it, and hopefully I see a leak. That way I could get that repair. If not, then gotta take it a step further. And on this car, the radiator is right here, but there's no cap on the radiator. It's a sealed radiator. So the cap is actually on the reservoir tank. So that's where I'm gonna be hooking up my pressure tester, and I'm gonna be checking from there. Now this kit comes with all different types of adapters, and it also comes with a chart that tells you pretty much what color cap fits what car. So this is a GM, and it's a green, the green cap. So once I pop that out, and the car is cool, by the way. Had it shut off for a couple of hours. So I take the cap off, put that aside. Gotta get this one on. There we go. Make sure that's tight. Now the pump is right here. It's a quick connect, so just put it on. It snaps right in. And there's a gauge on the pump. Now what I'm going to do is look on the original cap and see the PSI. So here I got 15 PSI. So I'm going to pump air into this and get it up to 15 PSI, which is right here. That's at 10. Okay, so I got it at 15. And just let that sit there. Now, if it starts losing pressure right away, you know it's an obvious leak. But I'm gonna let it sit on there for a while, just to see. And while it's sitting, then I could just go around the car and start looking for any visible leaks. Check around the cap. Check the hoses that that's attached to it. Check the radiator hose, feel at the bottom. And it looks like I have a little leak coming from the bottom here. Let me wipe that off and double check. Okay, so after wiping it off, I'm just gonna make sure my glove is dry. And I'm just feeling on the very end of the hose. Let's see if I see any coolant. Nothing, but I'll keep an eye on that anyway. And this hose right here, it runs back to the bottom of the reservoir tank. So I'm just gonna try to get under there, but it's right in here. You can see the clamp right there. That is it. I'm just gonna try to get, and you can see my finger moving. Try to get right up under it, so I could. Yep, and I have quite a bit coming out of it right here. So let me take that apart and clean that up. Okay, so after I cleaned it, reach back up under there and get my finger back. And I'm not really seeing anything. Yeah, finger is dry. I think this is from them adding coolant to it. It probably spilled. So far no leaks up top. I'm just gonna go look where the hose is connected to the bottom of the radiator. And it's right in here. It's nice and dry. Yeah, it's nice and dry. And on the radiator, it looks fine. See a little wet spot right there. I gotta investigate that further. But so far everything looks good. I don't hear any coolant dripping. I don't hear any hissing noise from air leaking out of the system. So I just have to double check here and try to see what's going on here. And this is me looking up from the bottom, looking at this plumbing line that runs to the thermostat. No leaks, no wet spots, nothing. So that's good. I'm noticing a wet spot right here. So I took this dust shield off that covered this entire area, so I could kind of see up where the water pump is. So I could kind of get to the water pump. And I have a feeling the water pump is going bad, but I'm not seeing any new leaks. Now back up top, let me check the pump, and it really hasn't lost pressure, maybe just a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking this is one problem that I'm gonna have them keep an eye on to see if anything gets worse. But so far the owner said that he's been adding coolant maybe every 3 weeks. He gotta add a little. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it to see if it gets worse. That way it'll be more visible. I'll see exactly where it's coming from. But I'm definitely gonna keep a close eye on that water pump also. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.